Hi, everybody. I'm continuing with my series, Getting Old and What Was. Um, I wanted to talk about being old. One of the things about being old is that they tend to forget about us. It's like I said in some of the other ones, the younger people don't want to hear some of the things we have to say. But one of the things that we did throughout this years, we learned lots of things. We're the experts. We become the masters. Just like in karate, they have masters. Well, we become the masters of what we know. And through trial and error, many years of it, and we're still around hanging in there. So, what I was thinking is if some of these companies would take some of the old dogs from way back when and pulled them into like a think tank to take all the skills that they have and all the knowledge that they have, they might get some of the stuff that they need to put something new together or put a bunch because this guy may have tried that in his time, whereas this guy tried that. And when those two come together, they say, hey, maybe this and that will work together and become what they need. So it's a think tank that I think would work when all the older guys who are the masters of what they know come together and put their heads together and try to build something new. That's the old dog stuff. Now, what was is way back when in 1959, I was standing on the street corner and I was 9 years old. And Jimmy came across the street one day and he said, hey, did you see the new penny? And I'm going, what? What new penny? He said, yeah, there's a new penny out and it's got the Lincoln Memorial on the back of it. And 1959, the Lincoln Memorial was put on the penny because before it had the wheat. They were called the wheat pennies, and it only had the wheat on the back. So that's when that happened. And that's one of the things I remember from the old days. So that's just what was. And remember, don't ever give up, no matter how old you get or whatever you do. And one of the nice things about getting old is when you don't have any regrets, which I don't. So easy, brah. Hang in there and keep it going. Remember, I always hang in there.